All right, it is. It's alive. It's alive, and it's Monday. No. My good glasses. Yes, it is. It's Monday. So here we go. Starting a week. So it is my earlier days, Mondays and Tuesdays. But I'm excited, even though it's a Monday. I'm not going to say, like, I love Mondays, but I'm not going to say I hate Mondays. I take it back. I love Mondays. I love any day. I think any day has the potential to be lovable, I guess. Some, like, dope shit could happen today, and I am fully expecting it to. What I got going on today? Work. And Mondays are pretty flush in comedy for Sacramento and right now, probably some surrounding areas. Depends for me. We have 3 things today. It would be Tupi, Golden Bear, and Comedy Spot. I work today. If I could get off of work early and guarantee myself a ride from Tupi to Golden Bear, I will. Golden Bear is I think like if I end up working late though, or I don't get off work early, so actually not even working late, working like my full regular time, I will then go to Comedy Spot because I don't know. I think like Tupi and Golden Bear, because you can stay a little bit longer at Tupi than Golden Bear, with sign-ups being a half hour later. Blah blah blah. That is like autistic comic shit. But just so people know, I probably have to stop repeating that on Mondays and really just get into the autobiography. Because the more that I recap and things like my days, the more everyone's gonna realize I just like do the same fucking shit. It's like kind of. Things I'm looking forward to this week. I don't know, each day. I'm looking forward to the potential to get off of work early and maybe get to do Tupi and Golden Bear. But you know what? Even if I don't get off work early, I'm looking for the opportunity to work, do my job and shit. It could definitely be worse and feel really blessed to have it. And then Comedy Spot. I feel lucky that there are so many spots to do comedy. What joke am I particularly working on today? I have a joke about my brother moving out. Oh wait, nope. Actually, I could do both, but I want to do one about my complaints from childhood. I was working on it last week at Tupi's. Not Tupi, at Classy Hippie. Oh my gosh, I'm so like getting all my days mixed up. Tupi is a writing group on Sunday and an open mic on Thursday. I'm not sure what I'm doing all this week. I guess it doesn't really matter, except for today. That's all that matters. That today and Dress to Kill on the 27th. All right. I'm working on talking slower. Working on pronouncing so people could hear my words, because I am full of good words. Maybe if I have confidence in that, I will talk slower. All right. Oh, and then, let's see. We're going to start this with book favorites. We have a few sections. So I'll start with just like my favorite book, and then maybe, I don't know, like a recent book I read, and then a book I'm reading. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. One thing about like cleaning out all my stuff and realizing just like, again, like all the books, does remind me of things. I'm like, shit, I totally forgot that I read Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep. Like once I saw the book, I remembered. I was like, oh yeah, Blade Runner, but I forgot I read that book. I used to do like a book club with an ex, but I will take the full blame on this one. Once he if he passed me up too much in the book, I would be like, well, you know what? It's kind of on him too. So the book idea of a book club was that we would like read the book and then like talk about it. But then he would like make I don't know. He wasn't competitive, but he would just read the whole book, and then I'd be like, well, now I don't want to fucking talk about it. I'm still on chapter 2. Like, just tell me how it ends, and I'm not gonna read it now. We also read 1984. That was another couple book club. Oh my god. Cute. I did have a way of making it less cute. Can't take it seriously. So my favorite book is Koshin Takami. I'm going to pronounce his name wrong because that's the way that it's spelled in English, but it's a Japanese name. It's the author of Battle Royale. It's the only book, as far as I know, he wrote. Only book he ever needs to write, as far as I'm concerned, too. Only book, I'm not going to say it's the only book that needs to be written, but it's been a steady favorite since I read it in my sophomore year of high school. It is one of those books, though. Movie, not better. Not better. No. Book, there's just too much. Like, a lot of what made it good wasn't just the gore and stuff. It's like the character, like how to have so many characters and then still kind of be able to get kind of in depth. I thought it was better than the Hunger Games, although everything I liked about the Hunger Games was like kind of reminded me of it. Very different, though. Like, as different as you can get a killing game with kids as a genre. Sounds terrible, but like, you know, fight to the death games, of which we already had a bunch of, but like ones actually featuring kids would just be Battle Royale and Hunger Games. Oh no, now you get to run late with me. For what brush I want, I think it's this one. So I like, yeah, I recommend looking it up, Battle Royale. It's a novel, and the movie is not better. However, the manga, way better. And very, very close to the book, too. But, like, you get to actually have so much more when you have every thing, like, I guess, drawn out. One thing they do is they make the characters really old looking, because I think it's just, like, the disturbing, subject matter. Though, sometimes my favorite animes are the, like, darker the anime and the cuter the characters. Higurashi, When Kincaid's Cry, like a lot of I'm going to mispronounce, because like I don't say the names, I just read the Romanji spelling, so I know I'd be fucking up names. It's okay, like people can, in Japan, people could just, like, if they fuck up Amy, I would not like make fun of them. I wouldn't be, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm so relieved, because I just know I've been butchering everyone's name. Like, I can't even talk about anime because I just feel disrespectful just slaughtering the pronunciation of shit. But yeah, that's my favorite book. I'm trying to, like, let's see. What's something that I'm in the process of reading McCormick Suttree, which definitely takes a long time. I think I've been in the process of that one for damn near a year. But I get distracted. And it's a long read. I read a few autobiographies. The Spears, both Brittany's and Jamie Lynn. They're like docu or autobiography things. Oh, I also recently read the like History of the Comedy Store book thing. What is it? I'm Dying Up Here, I think. That one. All right. So those are, yeah, books that I was reading. All right. Yes, author, favorite character, favorite scene. I'm not going to do all that. I'm going to skip over to pet peeves. I'm just running late. I'm not going to do eyeshadow. My pet peeves. I think I might do pigtails today, though. I could do, yeah, I might. I should have done pigtails before the video, but I might not have time, so maybe it's good I didn't. I'd rather finish my makeup. All right, pet peeves. What are my pet peeves? Pet peeves are things that annoy you. Running late for, other people don't annoy me too much. What is it? Let me like try and answer this like honestly. I'm slow. It is the morning. I am never going to be as talkative on Mondays or Tuesdays that I have to get up early. Which I know this isn't technically right now early, but it's fucking early for me. You know what? Everyone's early is different. This is my slowest point. Things that annoy me. unsafe driving is like when people on the road are being really rude. Like, actually, it seems like almost going out of their way to make sure someone can't get into a lane, or like move over. I always think, like, man, there's no rush worth like the disregard of life with that. But so that's something that annoys me. Yeah, when people are really rude at driving. I'm not saying like there's obviously being too almost careful, but I've seen some rude drivers. They're probably what causes a lot of the traffic, because they get in accidents. Because all it takes is two rude drivers trying to out-rude each other, and like, oh. Other pet peeves, like for myself, there's a lot of things that annoy me about myself, but don't annoy me if other people do them, which is like one way I'm kind of, a new way to think about being a hypocrite. So like, I always think and feel badly about myself for talking too much. However, like, I don't mind people that talk too much. Like, in fact, I like those kinds of people. Like, I like a good conversationalist. Like, some of my favorite people talk too much. Or I would say, yeah, just talk a lot. So maybe there's no such thing as talk too much. Maybe they all talk the right amount. So that's not a pet peeve now anymore. Really, it was just like, if it was stuff that was like concerning me, I had such self-hate. I would just be like, oh, if it's something that almost reminds me of me, it's annoying. I don't really feel like that anymore now. I'm working on it. People, okay. We're speaking words of fear over each other is a pet peeve of mine. So like someone like basically just, and this is so like, no judgment for anyone for doing this, but sometimes like worrying a lot for people, like, and letting them know. So someone tells you like, oh yeah, I'm gonna drive up to here, and you're like, oh my god, are you sure it's gonna be safe? Like, can you even do that? Like all those kind of self-doubt questions. I totally get why people do it. It's just because we're all so afraid, and I like, I'm right there in the fear boat with everyone, but I do wish, like, and I know it's so hard sometimes because we do worry, but like, just speaking words, not so much words of worry, but like, I don't know, words of affirmation or love over someone. Like, they're like, oh yeah, I want to go pursue this dream. I want to go move here, instead of being like, oh, all the ways it wouldn't work out. Like, don't you realize, like, just be like, hell yeah. If you think you can, if you're feeling called to do that, like, try it out. It depends on what they're asking. If they're like, I'm doing this and I'm asking for a loan, it's like, well, now that's a different question. You could answer your own thing. Be like, I don't know. I'm afraid if I give it to you, I won't get it back. Whatever thing. I think mostly there's like a lot of my life, and maybe this is just like being a kid, but it's like, you say something and immediately you hear all the reasons why you shouldn't do it, or why like you can't do it, or why you should be worried. And you know what? Worrying, I don't like, I want to remain looking young for a long time. Like, I want to, I don't know, I probably already have gray hair, but it's like blending in. There's so little that worry has done for me. And so I hate, and I'm so like triggered by worry too. I'm so triggered by like worrying people. Oh no, I don't want to worry everyone. But no one needs to be worried. I got it. We got it. Good things are at work. As people, we got it. All right. Guilty pleasures. Like, again, not really trying to feel guilty about, like, any of the things that I would feel guilty for would not bring me pleasure, which would be like saying rude things to people. That's not pleasurable. If I'm enjoying it and it's not hurting someone, I'm not going to feel fucking guilty for it, okay? And that's someone that could include myself. There's things that I could enjoy that would hurt myself. And so I'd be like, moderate and mindful of that shit. But if I'm enjoying it and it's not hurting anyone, I'm not feeling guilty. So, eyeshadow. Spending way too much on eyeshadow. Shopping, probably, actually, though. That is something I like fucking love doing, and it does hurt me, and it does hurt other people, because the more money I have not spent on stupid shit, I could spend on, like, I don't know. Well, I guess it's hard because I just said, no, eventually I'm going to have an abundance. It is, like, on its way. Not just for me, but for everyone, because when the homies come up, we all come up. Things you're, okay, so they actually say I asked too, things you're obsessed with and things you worry about. So it's like, oh, that's funny, you're talking about the worries. Things I'm obsessed with: sparkles, comedy, love, cute shit, jokes, fancy dresses, costumes, baby animals, AI art. No, I'm not obsessed with bed, but I like bed. Oh, Skims. Skims are dope. Oh my gosh. Ah. They really have a way of making... I wonder if I have to look into them and see if they have like the pasties. They probably do have like a Skims boob tape sort of situation. But I would totally get some of those. Not every day I want to wear a bra. Although, I look way better with a bra. Because I am very flat-chested. And Skims will just find what I have and make use of it. So what do you worry about? Well, I'm really trying not to worry. Because the better question for me before being in this new state where I try not so much to worry would be like, what don't you worry about? Question back on the person too. What is there not to worry about? Nothing. So what do I worry about? Right now, I'm doing good. Like, I guess I'm a little worried about running late, but not really. Like, what would really be the repercussion? I know I'm going to work really hard. Does mean that maybe then I can't get off work earlier for the writing group. But then I would still be there for comedy spot. And yeah, it's going to be a good day no matter what. Oh man, I should have been more worried about getting fucking makeup on my pants because I just did that. So like, I'll use this wet glasses cloth. Oh man, these pants are cheap though, and this makeup is thick. So this like lip gloss stuff is, yeah. Well, I wasn't worried about that, but honestly, being worried about that, well, maybe I would have held it differently. I don't fucking know. I'm probably not gonna be worried about it the next time I use this stuff again, but I might have to change my pants. That sucks because I don't really have the time for pants changing. I'm worried about walking around with a stain on my pants all day because I don't like the way it looks because it'll just pet peeve me out. There's no even like a matter of worry. I guess it doesn't fucking matter. It really doesn't. If I am able to, maybe I won't change the pants, but if I'm able to get out that stain, I fucking will. I would really love for it, but I just have a feeling that because it's such a cheap article of clothing, these pants, they just drink that fucking in. Cheap clothes, like, as someone who drops a lot of stuff, I can tell you, and wears a lot of cheap clothes just soak in fucking whatever it is you drop. Like, it is like a fucking tattoo. That's okay, though. Totally okay, though. I'm not worried about it. I'm almost done, though. And it looks like I did finish that page. So tomorrow, Tuesday, when I get back to verbal autobiography, yeah, got it. I'm going to talk about words that describe me. If you see my set, you already know half of the list. I'm going to talk about resolutions that I made and kept, New Year's, and maybe at other times, because constantly, every day is a new day. I got resolutions for today. Don't drop more stuff on my pants. I'm also going to talk about cereals that I like and medications. Hell yeah. I love you guys. I will post this on YouTube later. I hope everyone has a really good day. And yeah.